Alright, welcome back to the Quick Speed Shop. If you watched my other video on my Case 446 tractor, I replaced the float and got it running. And I was going to do some lawn mowing with it, but it's still temperamental. It mows super slow. It doesn't steer very good. The Mower Deck has got feet to dig them in the yard, and sometimes it doesn't steer all the way to the right very tight. Anyways, for a whole host of reasons, I've been messing with it for 2 years trying to mow the yard. My aggravation level's up here. So what I've done is, bam, pull the trigger on a brand new Cub Cadet XT1 lawn tractor. So I figured we'd do an unboxing video since it's in the box of my Studebaker truck. This is technically an unboxing video. We're going to unload the tractor, look at the features. So let's follow along and unload it and see what it looks like. Don't pay attention to all that clanging and banging in the background. They're plowing the farm field across the street. If you hear a bunch of steel plates rattling together, that's the farm tractor. Farmers at work. So I'm going to drop the tailgate. The horrible screeches, I'm using polyurethane bushings on the tailgate, and they need to be oiled, so that's why it screeches. But here's the tractor. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get the mower deck out first. I had help putting this in here. Let's see if I can get it out by myself. Without scratching the crap out of it. There we go. This is the 50-inch mower deck. It's got 3 blades, and I'm going to set it down because it's heavy. Now to roll the tractor, can you see, where am I? To roll the tractor, I've got to disengage the rear axle, which is pulling this rod out like this. That'll disengage the transmission. There we go. That'll disengage the transmission from the engine so I can roll this. I'm just going to go ahead and roll it right on out. Without getting run over. Here we go. So let's take a closer look here. On the driver's side, you've got the parking brake and full brake. You've got the gas tank. They want you to run max 10% ethanol fuel. I'm running non-ethanol gas in this because I'm going to run 91 non-ethanol gasoline in this only. No ethanol gas. But here's the tractor. I've got to tighten up the steering wheel. It comes from the factory. It comes in a crate. They bolt the seat on, they bolt the wheel on. Somebody didn't bolt the wheel on tight, so I'm going to tighten that up. So let's take a look under the hood here. Now the popular size of this tractor is, for a lawn my size, is 46-inch. I went and I stepped up to the 50-inch mower deck for 2 reasons. 1, it was on sale. 2, the mower deck, well, actually 3 reasons. So I went and stepped up for 3 reasons. First, it was on sale. Secondly, the mower deck has 3 blades instead of 2 like the 46-inch that I was looking at first. And third, you get the Kohler engine in 24 horse versus 22 horse. And it was an extra $200. I think on sale the 46-inch mower was $15.99. This one was $17.99 at Tractor Supply Company. So for an extra $200, I got another 4 inches of cutting width, another blade in the mower deck, and 2 more extra horsepower. So I think that was worth the $200. But what we got here is a vertical shaft Kohler 7000 series 24 horse V-twin carbureted engine. This hood is plastic. The fuel tank, like I said, is right here in the front. You've got, we'll swing around to the other side, but you've got hydrostatic drive transmission. The transmission's belt drive off the engine. And this tractor's got LED headlights. It's got a plug, so you can remove the hood if you want to work on it very easily. I like the way they're put together. They're assembled in America. Everything's easy to get at on this engine. You got your fuel filter right here. It's very easy to see. You've got your oil filter, your oil drain plug. You've got your pulse fuel pump right here attached to the valve cover. So I've worked on other tractors where the pump's hard to get at or whatever, so this bolts right on very easily to get to. you've got the fuel line coming in and then the fuel line going out on the other side to the carburetor. It pulls vacuum up through the valve cover. This is your engine oil dipstick right here, which is plastic. Like I said, on the rear, here's your disconnect for the drive axle. You're going to push that back in to re-engage the axle. You got your seat, which lifts up and also slides. This is a slide mechanism. The seat slides forward and backwards. Your battery is located under the seat. And over here is the lever that controls the deck height. You got your starter right here, easy to get to. The other cylinder, spark plug wire. If you want to take the hood off, you can disconnect the hood right here. You got the hood hinge is plastic, but you've got some quick release connectors. You got this electrical connection here, so you can take the hood off. You got your relay here, probably starter relay, but everything's easy to get at, laid out pretty nice. The frame's all painted nice. It's pretty heavy duty stamped steel frame, but for what I'm doing, I think this tractor is going to be fine. You got your transmission controls here. You got forward, push the pedal forward for forward, and then you got a reverse for reverse. So you can rock your foot like this, or you can put your foot down here and just go forward, and you can heel toe it like that. We've got that. We've got your the 46-inch mower has a manual PTO over here to engage and disengage the mower deck. This one has an electric PTO. You pull it up for to run the deck. Your throttle lever is over here on the driver's side. It has a lock for there. These tractors have a cruise control function, which is down here on the parking brake lever. You push it forward, I guess. I read the directions. I got to try it out yet. So you push it forward to hold the throttle for cruise control. Here's the mower deck. With the 50-inch deck, you get 3 blades. So you got 3 spindles for your blades. This is the idler here, or a tensioner here with the spring on it. This goes up to the engine, and I'll flip it up for you. You got 3 spindles, 3 blades. Blades are made in USA. To place the deck on the tractor, I'm going to slide it under from the other side, and we'll connect 3 arms to hook it up. This is the front arm that goes like this. This adjustment plate goes into a hook on the front of the tractor, and the cotter key goes in the front of the deck. So I'm just going to push the deck under the tractor. First thing I'm going to do is hook up the 2 rear links. So here on the deck, this pin, you got to pull this cotter pin out here, and then this arm here, I'm going to lift the deck up, place in the hole on this arm here, place the cotter key back in. Like so. Do the same thing on the other side. There we go. This rod here goes through this hole. Like so. Then bring the belt around. Like this. I'm pulling on the belt, which is stretching the tensioner spring. I should be able to roll it right around the pulley. There we go, the belt's engaged. We're all set to mow. Now, I've went and I've checked the oil on the engine, it's full. Let's go ahead and see if the tractor will start. You need to depress the brake turn the key, the headlights come on. Let's see if it'll start. Turn the throttle up. Choke is all the way up. Past full throttle is choke. Well, I didn't make it very far. I had a failure about 10 feet into mowing. The tensioner spring broke here. That holds the belt tension. It's supposed to be hooked over here and, you know, holds tension on here when you tighten the belt. The mower was mowing. I went and turned around, made a loop. All of a sudden, bang, it wasn't mowing anymore, and the spring was laying on the ground in front of the tractor. So you can see here the end of the coil broke, and I can't tell if it had pre-damage to it. It's shiny on one side and gray on the other, so it might have been cracked in half before we started. I don't know what happened, but the tensioner spring broke, so now I got no mower. So I guess I gotta call up Cub Cadet or go to Tractor Supply and be like, WTF bro, my spring broke 10 feet into mowing on my $1,700 tractor. So I'll have to get back to you. So that's a bummer. So hopefully that was just a fluke and I can go ahead and get a new spring and be mowing. But it seemed to work all right besides that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the mower deck away and put the tractor away and try it again another day. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, but I think I'll be back. So let's see what happens. What I figured out was there's two holes in the mower deck, and one is a bigger hole, and that's the one the spring goes in, and somebody had put it in another hole that wasn't supposed to go in there, and the spring is stretched too tight, and when I put it on, it broke it because there was too much tension on it. So when I went and I got the replacement spring at Tractor Supply, when I went to put it on, I couldn't even stretch it in the first hole it was on, so I tried the other hole and it worked out great. So everything's been good since then. Bam! Look at these guys side by side. Well, here they are, the two tractors, the old one and the new one. Size-wise, they're about the same. That one's a 46-inch cut, this one's 50-inch cut. This tractor is a monster, but it's old, tired, and slow. This tractor's a lot more light duty, but it's new, lighter, and faster. So I'll keep this for a little intricate trimming. Like I said before, this thing throws the grass so far. This thing doesn't really throw it hardly at all. So I can use it to mow my tight areas of this, and then like around this gate, I just mow it around, and then I can mow the rest of the yard with this tractor. But you saw how slow this thing was creeping compared to this, This thing's about half as fast as this tractor is. But the thing's awesome. The tractor's about the same size. This thing's way more heavy duty. It's got a lot beefier frame. It's hydraulic drive. It's got hydraulic down pressure on the mower deck or the plow. It's got 16-inch rims with 30-inch tires with chains and weights. I can pull my 18-foot car trailer around with this tractor. Not with this one. But like I said, this tractor's old, slow, and tired, so it'll be just banging around the yard, pulling things around, and once in a while mowing little tight areas. And this will be a lawn tractor only, mow the grass, get cleaned up and be put away, and that's it. So workhorse and show horse. But 2 tractors. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll see you next time at the Quick Speed Shop.